Please.
Ms. Gray?
Here.
Mr. Margraf?
Here.
Mr. Long?
Here.
Do we have any conflict of interest statements?
No.
No.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting of October 3rd and October 10th, 2019.
I will motion to approve the minutes of October 3rd and October 10th, 2019. You're seconding.
I second.
It's going to be a long one. All those in favor?
Aye.
Item A, bid opening, 5th District Lighting Project, Phase 2, Alexander Avenue from I-80-94 to 173rd Street, Marshall Avenue from I-80-94 to 173rd Street, and 174th and 175th Streets from Alexander Avenue to Marshall Avenue. We have 2 bids today. And the first is from Midwestern Electric, East Chicago, Indiana. And they have their bid bond. Their Form 96. And their non-collusion affidavit. And their total bid is $370,785.66. And our second bid is from Hawk Enterprises, Crown Point, Indiana. And they have their bid bond, their Form 96,
Flag would have helped, huh?
Don't you? And their non-collusion affidavit. And their total bid is $319,294.08. Do I have a motion to refer these to engineering for tabulation and recommendation?
So moved.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item B, bid opening, 5th and 6th District Lighting Project, Phase 4, Grand Avenue from 177th Street to Orchard Drive. We have 2 bids for this as well. The first is from Midwestern Electric, East Chicago, Indiana. And they have their bid bond. Their Form 96. And their non-collusion affidavit. And their total bid is $147,614.80. And the next bid is from Hawk Enterprises, Crown Point, Indiana.
Yes.
And they have their bid bond, their Form 96, and their non-collusion affidavit, And their total bid is $113,117.26. Do I have a motion to refer these to engineering for tabulation and recommendation?
So moved.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item C, agreement with Gary Up Construction for renovations to the city jail. Do we know who submitted this?
We talked about it last week, right? But
Did
we
you?
didn't have the agreement.
So it's approved with everything? Okay. Motion approved?
Yeah. Motion to approve the agreement with Gary Up for the renovation at the city jail.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item D, correspondence received from 4th District Councilman Bill Emerson Sr. requesting $27,416.77 of gaming funds be allocated for the construction supervision and $275,361.27 be allocated for the construction of the 174th Street, Calumet Avenue to Columbia Lighting Improvement Project. Signed by the councilman and by the mayor.
Well, with that being said, I'm going to motion to approve the councilman's request.
And I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item E, 2 right-of-way permits forms submitted by the engineering department. Okay. One from Comcast. And one from Gora Plumbing. Been reviewed, okay?
All good? Okay, I motion to approve the right-of-way request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item F, correspondence received from Chief of Police John Doty requesting Correctional Officer Angel Villanueva receive a promotional raise for completing a 1-year probationary period.
You got a motion here?
Yeah, there's more in there. Okay. Then, we'll amend that. So the request from the chief regarding the correctional officer as well as disposal authorizations. Do I have a motion to approve both?
A motion to approve the request from the police chief.
And I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item G, status hearing on property located at 7736 Belmont Avenue. Is the property owner present?
That I see. Project is over 90% done. They're asking for an extension of 30 days, to finish some drywall and some other finishing projects, but finishing work, but it's ready to go. If we give them an extension for a status of 30 days, I think we should be able to get this off the list.
What's the date on that, gentlemen?
The 5th or the 12th of December?
Let's go to 12th,
12th?
more the merrier.
December 12th.
Okay.
Okay. I'll motion to set this over for status till December 12th.
And I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Item H, correspondence received from Ms. Nicole Zabala requesting permission to hold a candlelight vigil on November 24th, 2019, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on the 3500 block of Sheffield Avenue, with EMA present for her sister was killed at the location. So it seems that she's done this in the past, but she's not received anyone from EMA to block the street. I believe she's requesting that this year. Do we want to refer this to EMA for review before we approve?
I would, yeah. Sounds good. I'll motion to refer the correspondence to EMA for their approval.
And I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item I, correspondence received from Mr. Mylan Krasinski and Mr. Andy Dybel, Knights of Columbus, requesting street closure, 8 traffic control horses, and no parking for the pierogi drop, Tuesday, December 31st, 2019, to Wednesday, January 1st, 2020.
We've done this before, right? Mm-hmm. With all the stuff that's in here? I espouse the request, so I will motion that we approve the request from Mr. Krasinski.
Very well done, sir. And I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item J, garage sale permit submitted for approval.
Tell me what you think.
Boom.
3725 Holman, 11/8 tomorrow.
This one is spectacular.
Spectacular. Okay, mine is as well. I will motion to approve the garage sale permits.
And I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye. Matters from board members.
There is one that I do have. It is from the fire chief,
Oh, and
and it is just Anthony Smith has resigned from the Hammond Fire Department with 3 years and 7 months of service to take another position.
is that notification, or do we have to approve anything? Do we have to approve that? Okay.
I will
Motion to recognize the resignation?
motion to accept the fire chief's request on a resignation.
And I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye. Other matters from board members?
No, ma'am.
To wish our vice president a happy birthday. One day late.
Nice.
29 again.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Hey, 29 again.
Again.
Item 7, matters from other department heads or the representatives. Okay. And this come before you last week?
This is from last week.
Is this it passed order? We approved it, we just didn't sign it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll take care of that. Any other matters from other department heads or the representatives? Any new business? Any old business? The meeting is open to the public. Come on up, sir. Good morning. Can you state your name for us, please?
My name is Bill Sears. I own the property at 1830 Lake Avenue. I want to contest 2 stop work permits I got. The first one's a little more nuanced than the second, so I'll start with that one. The city water department wanted us to look at our Buffalo box, and so we contacted a plumbing contractor, and they asked us what was wrong with it, and I said, well, I don't know. So I dug a hole down to the Buffalo box to see what was wrong, and then I got a stop work permit on it, which I'd already dug the hole, so I was done with the work. So I want to contest that one, because I didn't do anything, I just dug the hole. And the second one, I bury my leaves. So Friday, just this Friday, I went downstairs to the permit office.
I'm sorry, what did you say? You bury your leaves?
Leaves, even in the fall. So I went downstairs, because I got that first stop work permit for digging the hole. So I went downstairs and I said, hey, can I dig a hole? What permit do I need to dig a hole? She goes, well, there is no permit. I said, well, I got a stop work order on the last one. She goes, well, what were you doing? I said, well, I wanted to look at the plumbing, the box. So she said, well, who knows why they gave you that? So could be that. So I said, so can I dig a hole to bury my leaves? And she said, there's no permit for it. I said, how deep can I dig the hole? Because I'm going to dig a big hole. She goes, we don't have any rules about digging holes. So I said, great. I dug a hole, boom, another stop work permit. So now what do? Got this giant hole that I'm going to put my leaves in. Can I bury the hole?
Kelly, can you help us out here a little bit?
Certainly. First off, with the Buffalo box situation, when you see work going on and you're free to expose that Buffalo box, but if there's going to be any repairs to it or it's going to have to be replaced or fixed, it's got to be done by a licensed plumber. There's got to be a permit for it, so the work is done.
Right, we did that.
Water department's right. So there evidently was not a permit pulled at the time the stop work order went up.
Well, because we weren't.
Okay, well, that's why the stop work order is basically, hey, hold on, don't go any further till we find out what's going on and what's necessary to be.
So let's take
But
that
that's
up
a
first then. So
$250
you've hired a plumber now?
Yeah.
You pulled the permit
Oh,
correctly?
everything's done, yeah, it's all,
Okay.
I got the receipts and everything, but they asked me what was the problem, and I said, well, I don't know. So I dug down, I just
So
dug
the
the
water
hole.
department asked you to expose a Buffalo box?
The water depart, from what I understand, the water department, Brian, my brother's working, he dealt with them. The water department said something's wrong with it, and that they were gonna shut it off or something, and so we had to get the plumbers. So we
Right.
contacted Sayer Plumbing, because someone recommended them, and they asked me, well, what's the issue? And I said, well, I don't know. So they said, well, we could do exploratory work. I said, well, why don't I just dig down, and I'll tell you what the issue is. And so I dug down, and I exposed the box, and I said, oh, it's all screwed up. So they replaced that.
Okay, so the stop work order did exactly what it's meant to do, is find out what the situation is, let's get a permit for the work if necessary, and then get it inspected, make sure it's installed correctly.
No,
Has it been inspected since it's been repaired?
yeah.
It has, so that issue's resolved?
No, I got to stop, I just dug a hole. The work had already been, the hole was the work. There was no other work other than the hole, because I needed to look at my buffalo
Well,
box.
the work, sir, would be what the plumbing company handled, is that
Right,
correct?
right.
So that's what they're wanting to make sure, right? So when they see you digging a hole, they think that something's gonna happen there, and they wanna make sure you have a licensed contractor performing the
I
work.
did-
So
I did say
that
the
issue
first one
should be
was-
resolved.
Right, I did say the first one was a bit more nuanced. The first, well, for me, I got a $250 fine. I would like that back. Because I don't think I did anything wrong, because I just dug a hole.
Can you see that paperwork, please?
Here you go. Here's your, here's a copy of the
With us.
thing you gave us, and here's the
Okay.
plumbing that showed. And then after I dug the hole, I told the plumbers, well, here's the problem. And they said, okay, great, we'll pull the permit, we'll do the work, it'll be great. And I said, fine, great, that's all I wanted.
Okay, so on October 16th, there was a stop work order posted for plumbing work being performed without a permit. Payments paid on the 24th, paid for the stop work order. On the 25th, Sally pulled a plumbing permit for labor, equipment, and material necessary to repair water service. Now, what is wrong with the water service? I'm not aware. That would be between the water department,
It was like,
Sears, and Sally. But it seems like all the protocol is
So,
formed. The stop work order was because the buffalo box was exposed and there's no permit to say what work was being done. Stop work until we find out what's being done. Sally came corrected the work. As for the hole for the leaves.
well, on that one in particular, Kelly, let's take these up separately. So I think on that one, sir, if you'd like to, you can go up to the law department and file a notice of claim on that particular issue, and they'll take a look at that matter further and see if there's anything that can be handled about it. The law department's on the third floor.
and I did say this one was a bit more nuanced, because there, I was exposing the buffalo box. But, okay, now the second one, can we deal with that one?
Sure.
Yes.
So you have a situation where the buffalo box has been dug out and exposed. And now you have a hole being dug, I assume in your backyard?
It's kind of, there's no backyard in that one. It's like a corner lot.
So we have buffalo box that's being exposed with no permit.
No, this is
And
a
then-
totally different property.
And then you have another hole that's being dug. I'm sure the inspector was presuming that that work was related to the plumbing work that was being done. So another stop work order issued.
When was the second one issued, sir?
Well, we dug the hole on, I think, Monday. I don't have a copy of that. I got the address.
You made a statement just now that it's a different property?
It's a totally different property.
So it's not 1830 Lake?
No, no, it's,
Talking something?
Oh, okay.
That's what we need to know.
That one is 847 117th Street.
And that stop work order was issued Monday?
I think it was, because,
I'll check into
I believe.
when it was issued.
So the stop work order, obviously, on this second property is because someone noticed a big hole being dug on the property somewhere, and they have no idea why.
could be.
Is it?
So
Is
stop
that,
work.
I know it's an assumption on my part, but
Stop work until we find out exactly what's going on, and if you're digging a hole, put your leaves in, that's fine.
And the end
If that hole
result
is exposed.
is you just want to bury leaves in the hole?
Yeah. And I even asked, I went downstairs and I said, well, how big of a hole can I dig?
No, we're just
Did
trying to
you, sir,
understand.
did you pay for that second stop work order?
No, it's still,
It's still pending.
because
Okay.
we just got it. I just heard about it on Saturday. I was like, a little,
Is the hole still exposed?
yeah, and I took pictures because I said, okay, it's a big hole. I admit it's a big hole. But I got a lot of, my brother went a little.
Yeah, but it's not a
big
common
hole.
practice.
I always bury my, it's, what?
It may be common for you, but it's not something that comes before the board very often or before
Oh,
the
right. I'm
inspections
sure 'cause
department
people
very
just
often.
dig- It's a big hole. I will grant, it's like this deep, that
Before,
wide.
let me advise, before you fill that hole in,
I'm not filling it in. There's a stop work order.
okay, before we get to the point where we're gonna fill it in, let us inspect the hole, make sure there's no pipe exposed, make sure there's no plumbing or anything that sanitary or otherwise, make sure it's safe to go ahead and put your leaves in and cover it back up.
Oh, I
Not
took-
waive
I
the
took-
stop work order. We recommend the stop work order be waived on that.
Okay.
We have to stop, find out what we're doing, what's being done.
So do we want to set this, can we set this up with inspection to send someone out there and we can get a status from you next week? And then we'll waive the order at that time if everything is okay?
What do I do in the meantime, though?
So I'm going to have you work with Mr. Kearney after the meeting to schedule an inspection of the hole, make sure that everything is okay for you to fill in with the leaves, and if the inspector comes out and says it's fine, then they'll present it to us next week at Board of Works, and we'll waive that stop work order fee.
What about the, okay, now that
So
one.
that first one, you paid the first one already, right?
Right, but I.
So that one, you're gonna go upstairs to the law department and
right,
fill out a notice of claim,
All right,
okay?
thank you very much.
All right,
That's,
thank you,
It
sir.
went better than I thought.
Thank you.
Email me is the best thing to do.
Anyone else from the public wishing to speak?
We can go after.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Hey, why don't you motion to adjourn? Let me second. Come on. Let me see what it sounds like. All right. I'm going to motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye.